Between December 2019 and December 2020, Uganda's public debt increased by 35% from 49 trillion to 65 trillion. Domestic debt at cost increased from Uganda shillings 17 billion 376 to Uganda shillings 22 billion 127. External debt disbursed and outstanding stood at Uganda shillings 11.86 billion, with 62.9% of the external debt from multilateral creditors, 29.5% from bilateral creditors, and 7.6% of the debt is from commercial banks. Much of these funds are meant for infrastructures such as roads, hospitals, schools, among others. Uganda Debt Network is, however, concerned the country will continue to sink in debts unless much emphasis is put in investing in human capital development.
You also need to have a balance. You don't only do mega infrastructure and leave aside these other social services. They are a very necessary and key component of development. If you do not do agriculture, if you do not do health, if you do not do education, and you are only building roads, nobody is coming to do roads. Agriculture is meant to supply the products that go on the roads.
In the financial year 2021-2022, 15.4 trillion is allocated to debt servicing, with external debt allocated 1.78 trillion, interest payment 4.697 trillion, domestic refinancing 8.547 trillion, domestic areas 400 billion, and local revenue for local governments 212 billion. As it stands, it will take Uganda 90 years to pay its public debt, with each Ugandan paying about 1.5 million shillings. There are worries the country's creditworthiness is decreasing, explaining why the country is getting high interest loans.
It means you are no longer creditworthy. Nobody else will ever lend you. So you have to service the debt in order to fulfill that expectation. So that's why we repeatedly plan for debt servicing, so that we pay back the loan and we continue borrowing more.
The government is advised against simultaneous borrowing, with experts saying it stalls projects, leading to accumulated interest on loans.
When you have acquired a big debt, you also have a responsibility of paying back, servicing. So now even the subsequent budgets continue to be either debt servicing or acquisition of extra debts to finance extra bigger projects.
Ramson Mhaire reporting for SBL.